What's the name on there? Lee? Oh, Lee. Good morning, Lee. Can you hear us okay? Can you turn your microphone on and just give us a...
Yes, thank you. Can hear perfectly.
Oh, very good. Thank you for coming today. You're
Right.
from Scotland, is that correct?
That's right, yes.
Yes, well, wonderful for you to join us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll begin with the opening prayers. All mothers, sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly I will establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mothers, sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly we will establish them in the state of unsurpassed, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Dagladam vaje pedra no paje pege. Tarpadan tam she kempe bardujo vaje patam she kiso je. Manam kadam yam besem chem tam she deva tam durna tam pradno dula name vayam dak pazope janchurim boche topa. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Chedu samage gi bardu lunayi songewalako ashe bardu lunayi songewalako Dudevine sonde nima santa sanjivadu lunayi sangewala. We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yilams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Takas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Takas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Tren sawadam gyubaje bebal lama dampa namla kapsu shio. Yedam jebogila so namla Su Chi Sangye Chom Den De Nam La Chao Su Chi Dambe Cho Nam La Chao Su Chi Pai Pe Gen De Nam La Chao Su Chi Pao Kadro Cho Chon Song Me Son Ye She Ge Chen Dan Den Pa Nam La Kya Su Chi. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Shangju Mimbo Chiki Pa Sangye Nam La Kya Su Chi Chodai Changchu Senpa Yi Solan De Shin Jia Su Chi Jetai Nom Ji De She Chi Changchu Tugni Ke Pada Changchu Senpe La Pala De Darin Shin De Pada De Shin Dola Pendam Du Changchu Seni Ke Shin De Shin Du Ni La Pala Remba Shin Du La Pa. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sangye Chodan Chokyi Drolma Chanchu Badu Dhammi Kapsu Chi Dai Jin So Jibe So Nanji Drola Yenchi Sangye Dubra. May all mothers, sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Manam kadanyam desem shentam she devadam deve yudam dempa churche Dogna
Dandana Gija
Dandana
Dandra
Dogna Dewa Damidra Vajurchi Nerendra Dani Dandrawe Tanyam Lane Vajurchi. And return, please, to the seven limb prayer on page 22. I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathagatas in the 10 directions, those who have already reached the Tathagata state, those who are reaching it at present, and those Tathagatas still to come. Through the power of Samantabhadra's prayers, may all the Buddhas manifest vividly in my mind. I prostrate to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom, I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless bodhisattvas. Thus, all space is filled with Buddhas and bodhisattvas. I praise all Buddhas through magnificent chanting, expressing the great ocean of their excellent qualities. To all Buddhas, I make offerings of various pure flowers, flower garlands, of music, anointing oils, magnificent light, and fragrant incense. I make offerings to them of fine garments, perfume, and potpourri, held high as Mount Meru, and arranged in the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and most extensive offerings, and offer them with great faith to all Buddhas. I prostrate to the Buddhas and make offerings to them, following the deeds of the great bodhisattvas Samantabhadra. I confess to all Buddhas whatever negative actions I have done, due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas in the 10 directions, of the great bodhisattvas and Pratyeka Buddhas, those who have attained Arahatship, those who have entered the path to Arahatship, and all other beings. I request to all great protectors and Buddhas to turn the highest wheel of Dharma as the light dispelling the darkness of the beings in the 10 directions, and lead them gradually to the enlightened state. I supplicate those Buddhas intending to pass into parinirvana to live long for as many eons as there are atoms of the earth, in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Turn to page 26, the very short mandala offering. The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the 4 continents, and the sun and the moon. As a Buddha field I offer it. May all saints attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Guru Ratna Mandala Puja Soha. Sashi Pocho Jonshe Meto Tram Rivablinshi Nide Jempati Sangye Shenla Mite Puai Rokonam Dakshindu Tewa So Om Guru Deva Dakini Ratna Mandala Pratisha Soha. And back to page 24 and 25, recite Vajrasattva 100 syllable purification mantra once in English and 3 times in Tibet, Sanskrit. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, help to protect my vow to purify myself. May you remain firm with me. Grant me the complete satisfaction. Grow with me. Be loving towards me. Grant me the attainments to master the powers beyond body and nature. Show me all the deeds of body, speech, and mind. Make my mind heart good, virtuous, and auspicious. Revel in the bliss of the four joys, O Blessed One, who embodies the essence within me. Do not abandon me. Grant me the realizations of the indestructible nature. Make me one with you. Thus I signify my unity with non-duality. Ah. Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Dristadredo Me Bhava Sutakayo Me Bhava Supakayo Me Bhava Aniratu Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayatsa Sarvakarma Sutsame Sitan Shriya Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarvata Gata Vajramane Mansa Vajri Bhava Mahasamaya Sato Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Drishadreno Me Bhava Sudakayo Me Bhava Supakayo Me Bhava Aniratu Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayatsa Sarvakarma Sutsame Sitan Shriya Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarvata Gata Vajramane Mansa Vajri Bhava Mahasamaya Sadho Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Drishadreno Me Bhava Sutakayo Me Bhava Supakayo Me Bhava Aniratu Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayatsa Sarvakarma Sutsame Sitan Shriya Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarvata Gata Vajramane Mansa Vajri Bhava Mahasamaya Sattva.
Okay, so now, good morning again, everyone. Oh, yeah. So now my plan is today we can do short first meditation. So then after that we'll then of course sometimes Achi practice one more time. So then now of course everyone of course I don't have to say about the meditation. Or since we are meditation, the one point is always resting nature state. Resting nature state means nature state of the body, the subtle body, or the nature state of the breathing, very natural, or nature state of the mind and heart. I think that's the whole, the essence of the key point of meditation. So then just be aware about it, everything, just remain in the nature state as possible. So now today I'm going to say this lineage Vajra songs as a traditionally. So then with this lineage Vajra songs of the blessing, the supplication, And sometimes I'm going to read this Mahamudra songs of the third karmapa. So which is I always recite myself. So it could be, and also I received so many wonderful realizing being masters teachings and transmissions as well. So that will keep us to continue our meditations. So please. No, Lama Jeno, Lama Jeno, Lama Jeno. Jejen Zave Lama Jejen Bade Lama Guye Wanso Lama Gaje Yongje Zuch Dove Debo Dambe Lamdon Toje Ngabda Jave Jas Kadin Dada Dumba Dame Dorje Chawang Gumbo Deumba Gorje Dorje Changshin Bo Chen Chen No So De So Toje Seishin Senje Lo Shin Wudo Nach Dada Zoje Denye Lundon Dewa Zoje Namo Nase Namda Ge Lama La Nase Shishin Zoje Bambu Kanso Yuru Da So Kowa tundu so sinje lo je no wo zoge mazum jime jave to chenpe yishe ngadan tsebe danye gaden jen dowa jemze rambo jen da sinye je ngane so chenye je nganda sinje lo semdo ne jime namdan Londe chuka dovara senje lo Nangwa da nyambe senje tanje Lo chuzon dovara senje labdos Chulamda dovara senje labdos Lam chupa sevara senje labdos Tuna yishe sanja vara senje labdos Vasara sanja chenpo chok Mudu tabara sinje la do so vaje enje namha ya ba la jenda me ba ge la cha chuba dorje janje yo te senze je donwe Sawande lama jara indavara sinjelo shasavara yodo lo tinte jenlai pema pai ma son de lo shera zambo ya de senze je don so Lama Chavandavara Senjalo Jambula Hari Lo Maso Chesraja Gawacho Nije Keba Naro Benje Yaya Senze Dungwe So Wande Lama Charan Dawara Sinjalo Otawa Londa Yaya Dere Ninje Damba Pula Jo Dajara Maraba Lozaya Yonde Senze Dongwe Sawande Lama Charan Dawara Sinjalo Dola Che Gang La Dang Chala Po Ninje Dangwa Chodaraje Bajabadaraje Yade Senzeje Dongwe Sode Lama Jera Endawar Senje Lo Sharata Lo Gambi To Sale Wasraje Chala Jemi Jemi Be Jabo Ya ya je sem ze je du we so wan de la ma je ran da wa se je lo pa pa mo je je ya ga to sa mo sa nga je de ka se je ran zong san je ya de sem ze je du we Sawande lama chara tawara sinjalo chande gonge soso de do me de do ge do do yuan la cha tin chen xue jie kao wei ya ya jin sen zi jie dong wei so wan de lama chara tawara Senjelo neche zo ni de na marador je chanda ye me be Jangon de le de ya de sen ze je do we so wa de Lama chara dawara senjelo neche zo ni de na parador je chanda ye me be jamgon shi je na wa ya chi sen ze je dong we Sawande lama chara dawara senjelo neche zo ni de na parador je chanda ye me be gor chen dor je chan je ya che sen ze je dong e so wan de lama chara tawara sen je lo nge so de dan do do la sen je lo je me je tawara ze do so Changrova la shamba lo varasho nani mo rangsara to varasho li yondo la ro to varasho nga lu nga yerme ta varasho yeransim chuko to varasho je lama kume na tarashe Sedaba nyambara senje lo larana sen korde ma liba Chue saja chembe ro nyan cho Baba moi tebe sha lan de samda ninje ta po la shin pen je ju do ma je na Tong la me war che me jo we sen ngen do de la ne de do na le la ge ja po la Jenjur me je den sa ma zen na ma kan de kurma me de ye dan je la ne ten zo la ma gu je hai re la mu ge je ne ma sha na san la we je chu je me jo we 세메근 달라네 덴도 심니제 남가양 발라 남도하게 진짜마데나 제니제 자그라메다웨 세메도 달라네 덴도 소니 이젠제 노로 Malanje sedra maze na gundu jendwe me jowe jengo andela nende zo. Nidin chaja jembe molan yo so namongara lama nanda yedam jengo la chaja de so jawa se tanje nala zergom 다게 마라 나 지젠드 베 통지라 젠란조 나단 타이 심제 탐제제 삼저라 남다 가르레 제베 고성은 요매게서 주제나 자와 구제 자손이 주르제 제세 데마 토베 데세도 제단 제와 세다와 근도야 대다 동하라다야 메다진 대게 자주 발라 제바라쇼 단주른 조도 대진 시라데 신예 상대 담배 주도네 서신들라 바라제 만제베 세라와 근도 담주제 바라쇼 노래 트베 미시제레도 맹아 삼배 텐솜메 나죠 금소 우제 내로 제제서 खेला समझे नवाज बरसो ताजे धर देनी ये तो जगन धर सोने लान जोगे सिजे धर देनी दे तोबे वाचो मेबे चेदान टे बरसो जंगे सिमनी सदों सो जोला Jangje saje dorje na joche jangja lowre tube te mana jante te chugu ngwe josho yelan do cheba ta vede de la maye jongwa gombe ne gunde gun la sa jong chebe cho tagum chebe 대나이 대바라쇼 최나 탐제 심제 남조대 심내 심미 심제 옹오도 동제 마가 제야 나와대 레바라 따네 제자 죄바라쇼 야만용외라나 요도 투마레 왕게라레 다도 인제 왕게 세벨론도차 마레 드베 제다라 죄바쇼 여바 마인 자웨 장마세 메바 마인 건데 근제제 난도 마의 손조 멜라 다다 심제 춘예도 버라쇼 네 시바 관계 천바미 데메 시자 관계 가바미 로렌데베 춘인데 마세 양다 된제 타네 Nye para sho denye ma do kurve ja zo kur denye do na sanje shi na me tamje de me ga ya chunye gunje chane re para sho na ya sem la tong ya sem ye de do ja sem la tri ya Rāngi sēn jīcāng sēn lā gācāng sēn yin bē dōng dō tam jī sēn lā chū bā rā shū lū jī tsō wē gōm jī mā lē jī tā mā yin dīn jī lōng gē mā jū bā mā chū rāng bā wūn jū mā chū nyū mā rāng bōm chō shī bē sēm dē nyam līng kē shēn chōng wā rā shū Tara tobe banlavu sashi yumi simji chewo ngange ne chimo nyobe tima tai dawe shini janso meyo ten parasho tarmi simla yang te peze tongmi tune shishi la gire Yemin ten lai te sum che ba ni chue me rang o rang ge she par sho yul la de be yul me sem so sem la de be sem me ho wo dong ni la de be nin zen rang sa mo sa sem je ne lo do par sho 이제 차원 되네 사자제 타단 차외 오마체 보이 되네 군대 조진 시장 지시 군대 도변된 도쇼 신바 메베된 진준 제미 천재메 와사데罗兰德贝摩多林杰多，左面娘娘军前没把手，上些娘见真巴让死了出，年多出巴让心人说他妈了西巴帮了这头米，对着去年人巴多把了。若为让心大多上街将马多望给他们口我东阿门他没别心见了，日明人间聚了街，我来说日明人间照样马个别，这点我为东天见不来。宋教考察查阅南疆的人民人才更多光不能光到来上见到我些曾经面在上界人老将上界却能对别没浪走。左面将送他见三界，却觉着我世界图界道，那么的给我千年月别的，带着大大心间谈结，莫了那么多七心都把手，每天悄悄进步莫弄西下把街上穷多街。这把我这外面的养大了马当，这面去接把老龙就接，撒到南街园的了走呢，都接成的黄板鸟头上。 Oh, thank you. No? So you can do one more Achi practice together, because then afternoon we can discuss. You know? The morning time is a good time to practice.
He's going upstairs. Can I ask her if she has any questions?
Yes, please.
Lee, this is Lance again. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask Lama at this time?
Not really, Lance, because I haven't been able to listen to the first 2 days.
Okay.
So got some catching up to do. So I don't really have any questions at this time.
And you do have the text and the images that we sent to you through the email. Is that correct?
That's right. Yes, I've got them.
All right, very good. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to jot them down, or if it's a good time to interrupt, you can interrupt. But otherwise, you know, at the end later on, we'll.
Thank you.
I have a question for Achi.
Mm.
Could you tell us a little bit about the what you chanted before we did meditation?
Right. Okay. The which I recited the prayer, supplication prayer to lineage masters.
Hold on.
Can you hear me? Okay. So the particularly lineage master from the blessing lineage, from Vajradhara, Telopa, Naro, Marpa, Mila, and so forth, Kampopans, all the lineage master supplication. Then I recited the Vajra songs of Lord Jiti Sungu, 5-4 Mahamudra Vajra songs. Then reciting after that this Mahamudra supplication, which is written by Third Karmapa, Rangjung Dorje. This is called the Mahamudra supplication, but it's not only Mahamudra, it is everything's there. Mahamudra view, Madhyamika view or Dzogpa Shimbu views. These three great views there in the Vajrayana in the Buddhism, particularly Vajrayana Buddhism. So it's the prayer is a very, very, very well known. Very the message of the prayer is a very, very short, but it is concise. Very much everything is there actually talking about. That's why I asked Ali meditation. Everything is in nature states, you know. So if we can remain in the nature states, everything is there. The relative states, everything happening is happening. And ultimate states of reality through nature is there. Can't separate it. So therefore, when we are remain into nature state, then as ultimate point of view, the real Achi practice is there. Which Achi practice we do is relative truth, you know. Real Achi practice is already there, actually. You know? Then Achi, like for Achi or practice of anything, Guru Yoga, I think it's there, everything. Everything is the real practice of nature state of mind, everything is there. Everything we do practice in the Vajrayana is there. You know, Mahamudra meditation is there. Dzogpa Chenpo is there. You know? So therefore, it is according to the Vajrayana tradition, particularly for a blessing lineage of Milarepa, it is very important. It is says, sometimes we try to find lots of we have lots of doubt. So many doubts there, you know. So one of the supplication prayer, it helps to the dispelling all the obstacles. Move on, continue meditation, you know. And then another way, sometimes it's wonderful when we try to have any challenge, we try to talk about that, analyzing it is. That's the one way, you know. And then we have a thought, we try to study about it, and then we try to debate about it, you know, ask questions, this and that. This Milarepa's point of view, the Mahamudra's point of view, nothing can get anywhere. It just keep round and around and around. So only the beliefs in the supplication prayer, the blessing of the masters, you know, I'm talking about lineage masters. They are those who are actually realized. When we receive their blessing, then move on, continue deeper level, you know. Otherwise, we are just keep circling again and again. So this prayer, it is prayer is known, and this is also very recommend those meditation practitioners and the Milarepa lineages, you know. Whenever you have a challenge of meditation, you know, it's wonderful to read books. There's nothing wrong with that, but we can't find that answer there. Actually, answer only we can find through meditation itself. understanding of reality, nature, remain into nature states, and understanding there, deeper and deeper and deeper, go through there, you know. Oh, then the intellectuals are so wonderful, but intellectuals are very limited, you know. Oh, it's only for the academic point of view, as we all know, it's wonderful. But as a practice point of view, it doesn't get anywhere, you know. So therefore, this the Mahamudra, the teachings of Mahamudra, the Tadkarmaba, is each lines is a very powerful messages there. It also says, Simdu Nyamlin Keshin Chungwa. The practice of mind training, practice of nature of mind, you know. If we remain into the true reality nature, very nature, you know, who understands that everything. You know? So therefore this the whole talking about so therefore I thought of course many of you already received many times. It's always nice to be again and again, you know. So I myself, this is one of my main practice has reciting the prayer, you know. You can see my text is kind of getting very old as myself.
Is that the one that we recorded for YouTube?
No, I don't know.
There's a recording of Lama doing a lineage supplication prayer on his YouTube channel. It's very beautiful, and the English translation is at the bottom. I'd like to be able to revisit it. I believe it's this one, but it's a lovely lineage prayer one way or another.
Thank you. Well, interesting. You mentioned three profound views. Mahamudra, Dzogchen. What's the third?
Madhyamika,
Oh, okay. Okay.
emptiness, asatra.
Ah, yes.
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
There's a link to it on lamagursam.org. I believe we've called it Yogi Lama Gursam.
Okay. He's a star.
Yeah. Okay, now we'll do the Achi practice, please.
Okay, so we begin on page 3.
Right.
Does anybody need a meditation card, picture card? Okay, here's an image of Achi. We begin now. Om Sabhava Sudha Sara Dharma Sabhava Shuddha. From the original emptiness arises a white syllable Shri that emanates limitless rays of light that make
Offerings all to Buddhist bodhisattvas.
The light returns and dissolves into the tree. It instantly transforms into Achi. Her body is radiant white in color, and she is standing upon a corpse, symbolizing subduing the 4 kinds of waters.
She is wearing the whole flowing precious skin garments, is adorned with the precious kind of jewels. In her right hand holds a white silver
mirror, in
which she sees the 3 times. In the
in her left hand she holds the wish-fulfilling jewel, with which she fulfills the wishes of those who earnestly pray to her. In my heart, on a moon disk, the white syllable Shri, encircled by the mantra. Back to Tibet, back to page 3. Tompe
Nole
Nele
Yig
Yige
Karabo Retele Opado Mepati Sanje Chanchu Semba Nanchu Sondere Late Rede Yonsa Chopale Achi Kodo Kamo Shane Shane Chendu Yenpa Nazada Jila Lusowa Rinpoche Maso Jempa Chaye Nai Gaje Melon Zempa Dema Wanda De Son Zempa Chaye Nai Jinji No Namba Wada na gönde tan şencu varca Rangi tokrada ve çimgı cetendu Şekara
Bolanagi
boğaço Om Mama Jaga Sohayane Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Ode Soha Om Mama Jaga Sohayane Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Om Mama Saga Soha Yade Savati Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Be Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sata Soha Yadu Savati Raja Raja De Mama De Onte Soha Oi Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha Om Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Raza Raza Du Mama Du Om Pe Soha Oi Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Oi Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Oi Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Oi Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Om Mama Saka Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Mama Sara Sohaya Du Savadu
Om Mama
Ranza
Saka
Ranza
Sohaya Du Savadu Ranza Mama Du
Om Pe Soha Mama Sara Sohaya
Your do Savadu Ranza Mama Du
Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Mama Sara Sohaya
Raza Raza do Mama do so Mama
Sara Sohaya Du
Oh Mama Zaka so ya do so do Raza Raza do Mama do so Mama Zaka so
Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe Soha Mama Sara Sohaya
Oh Mama Zaka so ya do so do Raza Raza do Mama do so Mama Zaka so ya do so do Raza Raza do Mama
Mama Sara Sohaya Du Ranza Ranza De Mama De Om Pe
Raza
Soha
Raza do
Mama
Mama do so Mama Zaka so ya do so Raza Raza do Mama do so Mama Zaka Your dues over there, Mama Your dues over Mama Oh, Mama Zagazo, your dues over Sorry, dude, that's
Mama Dara Zavaya Zavadara Dara Dara
No mama your dues over do, that's what do, mama Mama do on base No mama Oh mama No mama What's the residue mama do No mama's Mama do on base Mama do on Oh mama's like so your dues Your dues I would do
Mama Dara Zoya, the
Those are
Zona,
residues mama
Mama Zara Zoya, and Sawande, Raza Raza, Mama de Home Peso. Okay, how to pray English person?
Naturally good, infinitely rich, Achi Chokyi Drolma, your body unchangeably controlled with a tinge of red.
Radiate the wisdom light which dries up the wrong views of samsara.
Your radiant happiness bestows the greatest bliss. With one face and two hands, your smile brings peace. In your right hand, you hold a damaru, which pervades all with celestial sound. In your left hand, you hold a kapala containing the wish-fulfilled gem, which grants all the accomplishments to those who practice. You wear the 5 kinds of precious silken garments, adorned with jewels and crowned with silken ribbons waving. You ride amidst the clouds on a blue celestial horse with turquoise reins, ornamented yellow golden bridle with silken tie and precious stone stirrups. You sit on a silk cushioned golden saddle, infinitely rich, glorious divinity with smiling form. You miraculously manifest spiritual messengers from your great compassion. You are surrounded by an assembly of Azuras, Yakshas, and Dakinis, with 4 Buddha activities and essence free from elaboration. The glorious place of unimaginable wealth, you protect all the vows to increase the abundance. In order to protect the teachings, please accept this Dharma. Please perform the activities which I strongly request from the depths of my heart. Back to page.
So back to page what?
6.
6. Now we're going to recite in Tibetan 3 times. Okay, slowly. I'm going to use the drum. Okay, the traditionally we use this one. Okay, just for now. Meditation is the same actually. Visualizing oneself as an Achi at the heart, mundis, celebrity, surrounded mantra. But then radiating light as offering to all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. And the light come back, blessings of the Buddha Bodhisattva dissolve back, and light goes out to all sentient beings, including our friends and the families, whatever we wish them to be, to fulfill their desires. And that's a meditation continue. And then reciting this prayer as much. We're going to recite 3 times in Tibetan today. Okay, just follow me slowly.
Back to page 6.
Page 6. Okay. Everybody ready? Oh yeah. 日现在也求不见去见主，坤德格玛之灭见百见，可为罗的根结我妈妈，别个的人结把我的。 下界三年现界总变，我三业当年把根在中，愿把这那一些都我心，这把波浪我这看在心，三位他的三个克拉苏。 仁波切见大觉觉遍布，切岁真世求大摩波切，愿得摩波塞塞塞别见，大觉罗内灭灭有切手，萨大殿三个高殿头。 因着八点拉摩西别松，因界千波八界全知通，一界观知三界空，真来修炼真灭满罪情，不算错念八界这个通。 龙就变是个所看的梦，但把从此都马地些龙，头戴几个就业之类。Again, page 6, right? Hiện在云州八点去接州，坤德格玛之灭尽百千，可为罗的根结我阿妈，的千个的结把我的，下界三年世界自别个。 三业当入年把根在中，年把特那一些都在，这把不拉这个在想，三我的年心给个拉心，人不切见大结局面。 千岁真是千大我心，愿得万佛三世三月间，大劫罗内没有前程，八点三个高点头，也就八点拉我学边走，一切千佛。 全知见，拉面年见，知自觉空，真来学的真面无所想，不算错的我觉这个痛，乱就变这个所看的梦，真把生死都把地界。 Okay, next prayer in English.
Depending on the power of this virtue, may the practitioners of Dharma be free from obstacles. By attaining the state of the wisdom Dakini, may the ocean of samsara be dried up. That Devadi Tulate Proje Drupo Kowe Gaso Kampa. Page 12. Protect the teachings of the Buddha and praise the three jewels. Guard the community of the Sangha and increase the life and glory of the yogins. Raise the banner of glory and blow the conch of fame. Increase the abundance and retinues. Increase the strength of the body, bringing ageless youthfulness. May the eyes see great and wonderful sights. May the ears constantly hear sounds full of fame. May the rose never be separated from fragrant and pleasing smells. May the sublime flavor of well-prepared food and drink be satisfying. May the body live with the smooth touch of bliss. May the mind, by the fully embellished wisdom, be completely satisfied by the uncontaminated bliss. If we pray to you, make offerings to you, practice you, and are devoted to you, please do not decrease your energy, but be highly compassionate towards us. In my home, may there be happiness and abundance. While traveling, lead us safely through mountain roads, rivers, and passes. Protect us from harm by robbers and thieves. In brief, fulfill all our wishes. For myself and all limitless sentient beings, to achieve the unsurpassable complete enlightenment. Pacify all misfortunes and obstacles, and spontaneously establish all good fortune. To whoever merely holds you in the mind, grant the accomplishments that are desired. You, ocean of holy protectors of the order, accomplish all the wishes of myself and others. May the protectors of the teachings, 5 long life sisters, all the protectors of Tibet, and especially the deities, Nagas, and earth spirits of this region, be pleased by this Dharma offering and accomplish the wishes of myself and others. Back to page 12, Tibet.
Okay. How we're going to do traditionally this one also with the drum. Okay, not just one of it. Okay, page 12, yeah. Sanje den so gun cho ban de jo nan jo che palai ni be ta ja ta be la ko dai la jo je ba ni to so ke me la so be Yela Nambara Shira Samye Deve Nyam Barat Choso Chojo Chodo Chodena Tota Machun Dedo Chorat Shela Shela Chobo Chozo Shabara Yocho Dane Lalo Shata Namche Chodra Sanda Malenda Baso.
Page 18, English. May the billowing clouds of the magnificent blessings of the root and lineage lamas bring happiness by removing the pain of samsara. May the pouring rain of the accomplishments of the Yidam deities bring happiness by ripening the fruit of bliss. May the flash of lightning of the activities of the dakinis of the three places bring happiness by dispelling the darkness of the Mara's obstacles. May the thunder of the Vajra power of the Dharma protectors bring happiness by annihilating the armies of spiritual misdirection.
Okay, page 18. Back to Tibetan with the drum. It's a Lama Chela Timbo Sebe Dwa Tobe Tashishu Yeda La Song Do Chaje Pende La Do Chebe Tashishu Nezon Dagi Chile Ladrachu
Dedication. Dedication.
Yes, please.
Dedication, page 21. Dorje Chang, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dormalorgam Popa, Pagma Drupa, and Lord Kompa. Please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessings of all the Kaju Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve the all-knowing state, and may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara by defeating all enemies, confusion, the cause of suffering. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri and likewise Samantabhadra as the ultimate state, Buddhahood, will follow in their path and share the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate word of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and blissed enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Trikampa Ratnashri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Back to Tibet, page 21. Dorje Chang Chen Teli Narodam Marpa Mila Troje Gampopa Pagmo Drupa Gawadri Kompa Kagyu Lama Nam Kita Shiso Sonam Di Tam She Sikpani Tolne Ne Pedranam Pam Sheto Veganachi Palon Trupayi Si pe drole drowa sho. Shang Shu Sem Cho Rinpoche. Ma ke panam ke yorchi. Ke panam pa me payan. Gong ne gong du pawar sho. Lama kukam song wa so wa de. Chotu kushe ring wa so wa de. Trin le gar shing de pa so wa de. Lama dong dra no shin jiro. Jam pao pao jitar kem padam. Kuntu zangpo deyan gashinte. De da kungi jesu da glochin. De wadi da tam she raptulo. Sangye kusong ne pejin labdan. Shoni mi gurden pejin labdan. De dun mi che du pejin labzi. Jitar no shun o lab drupasho. Taktan korde tam sheki. Du som du sapadam. Yo pege wadrawadi. Dagan sem chen tam she. Nor du la na me pa. Yang dak parzo pe shang ju rinpo she to paro. Sheja kunje kunyen chokije. Tendra me la wang chu jui gongpa. Rinchen bagi tenpa si te par. Se ju to sam non pe sin ju. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root and lineage lamas. Divine assembly of yidams and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Yogins, Yoginis, and Dakinis in the 10 directions. Please hear my prayer. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May thoughts of fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bargain. Oh, my.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tushizai. Thank you very much. So does anybody have any questions or comments at this point? Lee, if you have anything you would like to ask or any comments, please just turn on your microphone. Well, I do have a question, and that is, in this practice, when we begin the visualization, we begin with the peaceful Achi image. Then we do the mantra, Om Mama Shokra Soha Yardu Razadu Mamadu Hong Pe Soha. And then it begins the visualization of the semi-wrathful Achi on the blue water horse. That transition between the peaceful and the wrathful, why are we doing the peaceful and why are we doing the wrathful?
I think so. I think the skillful way bring first to peaceful object, and then later on realizing the wrathful and semi-wrathful. Actually, the peaceful and the wrathfuls are not really separable. It's the same energy of object. There's no differences actually. No. In order to benefit sentient beings, then manifest sometimes wrathful or peaceful, semi-wrathful, time to time, to benefit other sentient beings. So therefore, I think so. That's my understanding. Then the object different forms there. It's not necessary object has to be holding mirror and kapala or holding damaru and things like that. And when the practice is really realizing any form can be manifested different forms. It's possible. It is possible to be different forms.
They have this standing Achi, but she never dissolves. But it doesn't really, the text doesn't give like a resolution to how the standing then transforms into the seated on a horse version.
Right.
So, it's like, where does one end and one begin? It doesn't seem the text addresses that. And usually there is a dissolution,
Right.
to a deity when it's just a single deity at the end of the all.
This is an invitation. Yeah, it's not really like a tantric sadhana, is it? Lama Gursam? It's kind of a tantric sadhana, but it's called the Achi invocation. I thought it was just prayers to Achi.
Well, that is the Achi sadhana. Whoever writers there, Achi, generally speaking, Achi is part of the practice of Vajrayana. There is no doubt. Okay, consider in the part of Vajrayana teaching. And within the Vajrayana teaching, this is Vajrayana. All the sadhanas is 4 yogas of the Vajrayana. either way Kriya Yoga, either way Chaya Yoga, either way Anu Yoga, is Anutantra Yogas, The 4 yoga Tadra, according to the rule and the teachings of the Vajrayana, is supposed to be in this constant contents, and this text has to be, Or certain times they just wrote just a prayer. There is no visualizations, beginnings, the startings. So I think so. Generally, as I yesterday mentioned, visualizing, as far as I found other Achi practice, it says oneself visualizing yidam. Either way, Vajrayogini, the practice, that is also fine. And oneself, as according to the empowerment yesterday, direct visualizing as a Apchi, which is also, it seems like it's fine. That, either way. So as far as the dissolution part, the dissolution part of SOI, I'm not really 100% very expert about the 4 yogas tantra, but I studied some. But my limitation is sometimes there is the wisdom deity, the Apchi, the self samaya, it become a dissolves certain time, each others, and then become at the end of the dissolve Apchi itself as emptiness, and then come back after that, practice Apchi self meditation, wherever practices, like a Chinese practice have that, So I think that would be that if we could do that way, that's also fine. There's nothing wrong with that, And sometimes without the dissolution, and also that was also fine. Apchi as a meditating oneself could remain as forever, always practicing, I think that is also seems like for my understanding of 4 yogas of Tantra, it's pretty much the same as particularly higher yoga tantras always have the wisdom, invoking wisdom self, and invoking wisdom dissolve into the self deity, then self deity, then dissolve later on into the the emptiness, and then later oneself again meditating as a form of Apchi, manifestation. So that should be fine. Apchi can be basis of each yoga teachings of the Vajrayana possible. Kriya Yoga or the Anu Yoga Tantras. I think so. It's similar. The dissolution part, I did not found any Apchi other practices possible, which I read almost I reciting the practice Apchi practice. It also doesn't have the dissolution actually mentioned there, much. So that should be fine. If you want to be dissolution meditation, I think that's also nothing. I don't see anything wrong with that, Even it did not mention in the text particularly, in the any sadhana I did not found as far as. Even though we do in a monastery long sadhana, I don't really remember it very much. No dissolution part either.
May I share something?
Yeah.
On the back side of these meditation cards, the peaceful and the semi-wrathful Achi is a literal English translation, as best we can, of the Sanskrit words, Om Mama Surka Soha, Yardu Savadu, etc. And then, but to put that on a context, a sentence of of what that means, I composed this, I wrote this. And the enlightened body, speech, and mind of Achi achieve the wheel of all activities and grant qualities, peaceful activity, increasing activity, magnetizing activity, wrathful activity, in order to receive all the qualities and dispel all the obstacles. May this be accomplished. So this is the visualization that we're reciting of that mantra in the peaceful state, re-becoming the deity, re-becoming Achi. Then, as we then begin to do the activities, now the activities become more wrathful, more fierce. I don't like to use the word wrathful very much. I prefer fierce. That we're fiercely engaging with other people, with ourselves, with other beings, and so on, to diffuse whatever confusion and so on that they have and so on. So it's through the activity, through the method. One is developing the wisdom. The first one is the wisdom. The second one is the compassion, is the method, the skillful means of how that's actualized.
Question. Is this the concise Achi practice?
Yeah.
And the translation, is it match the Deity Yoga book, or is it a different translation or different words than the Deity Yoga book?
And so it kind of weaves in and out.
It's really pretty. I hadn't seen it before, and it did seem different.
This was a concise, this was maybe, I don't know if it was the first, but it was an early translation for the benefit of the Sangha by then Kempo Gyaltsen, who became Kenshin, who became the Kenshin. So I think this was among the group of early things that they did in order to, help the Sangha members, the new members, be able to apprehend what all this was about.
I liked reading something different than the concise Achi in the Deity Yoga book.
So what is
it's just very nice.
So the other one is this.
Are you talking about the Pro Rosary?
No,
I'm talking about the Deity Yoga book.
this one here. It's got the smoke offering. It's got the daily practice, the smoke offering, the tea offering, and the Ganashakra food offering. So it's a more elaborate version of this. And I would imagine that there's even more elaborate versions that are done in the monasteries that would, they would do over a matter of days.
Is that from DDSC?
This is from DDSC. It's titled the Drikung Kyabpa's Concise Daily Practice of Achi.
And I was noticing the differences in the translations in the Deity Yoga, which I'm more familiar with than this. I really like this version.
It says that this the practice in the book is by Gyalwang Chilpa Rinpoche. So Gyalwang,
Rinpoche or Chintan Sungha.
Who did the translation?
that's not who did the translation, it's who composed the practice itself.
Was that a later translation by Kenshin Gyaltsen after this?
No, this is the first one. Kenshin's is the concise translation of this. This would have been the older one.
Okay, so the translation here of the concise, and that's translation of the concise also by Kenshin?
No,
It's a different practice.
it's a different practice, but basically that's based on this.
Weren't they both composed by Jigmen Sungha?
I don't know. It says here Gyalwang. I don't know. When they say Gyalwang Kyabpa Rinpoche, who would they be referring to? Would that be Jigmen Sungha? That would be Jigmen Sungha.
Yeah, that's why I would say a concise Jigmen Sungha. I just assume.
Well,
it's the same.
yeah.
I guess I could look at the Tibetan and see if it's identical, and then we'll know we have just two translations. So when was this put together? The whole package, the other prayers that follow the concise.
This is what we did at TMC.
This is a TMC era. Pesci.
That's one of Kenshin's earlier translations.
If you look in the back of the
1994 by.
what do they call it, the colophon.
Yeah, but it was.
At the end of the
they did it for
colophon,
that too.
the colophon is the ascription to who composed the,
Have you
did
seen
the
the Rick Penny?
translation. The pardon?
Rick Penny, the translator. of the book. Have you seen? No.
Yeah, it's this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenshin.
No, I'm just talking about the person. Have you seen?
Have a scene, Rick?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Finney.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him for a long time.
Well, Rick Finney and Essex, Michael Essex, are the ones who worked with Kenshin to lay it out and to do the translation. I don't think they did the translation by themselves.
Yeah, on 16th Street.
I think they were just following Kenshin's, instructions.
Last time I saw him, Rinpoche, it was maybe like 5 years ago at TMC, and he was just hanging out talking with the Lama, and then he left. He was there with his wife and kids,
I saw him when Ken Chen was there maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. When he was at TMC, Rick showed up.
That might be what I'm thinking.
I don't remember his children being there. They may have been. I may not have seen him with family.
I know Christine was there.
Mm.
You know Rick.
I never met him. He's not, he didn't introduce himself. I haven't been up to TMC all that often. Yeah, but you'll find his name in all these early pages.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was one of the first, he was one of the first that could translate the Tibetan. That helped Kim Chen kind of perfect his English.
Yeah, it's best to have somebody who speaks
Yeah.
English as a native when you're doing a translation. It's easier to translate into your own language than to translate out of your own.
Okay, well, we're going to take a lunch break and come back in 2 hours at 2:00, plus or minus a minute or so. So, Lee, if you can join us, that'd be great. And again, if you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear them. And Lama Gursam will be happy to give his answers to that. Does anybody have an extra page 4 in your book? 4 and 5. It seems that
I'll go through those.
something got lost here.
Yeah, when I got mine, all out of sorts.
Yeah,
Somebody got through these. I'll
It's
go
like,
through them.
okay.
that's the
Oh, wait a
part
minute.
bring
Here it
people
is.
to the center.
I think this is it. 1, 2, 3. No, it's page 4 that's missing. I got 5 and 6. It's page 4 that's missing.
Yeah, it's page 4.
All right.